Hi, this is the Bratz Boys Club, and I am Jesse, and today I'm going to introduce you to another one of my Bratz Boys. However, this one is a little bit different, and I'm a little bit more excited about this one than I was about all the others because um, I really never saw these at the store. I believe it when I went, I might have gone a little too late. Um, and that was when we had our Toys R Us store, local Toys R Us store in our town. Uh, so these are kind of exciting. I don't really know much about these. I'm pretty sure there's. Uh, I'm thinking that all four Bratz boys were included. I'm thinking, and all the Bratz were included as well. So I'm thinking the series was complete. I'm not thinking that it was just a few of the boys and most of the girls. I remember seeing some of these on some of the websites for sale online years ago, and I recall seeing mostly all of them. So I'm thinking all the boys and all the girls, but I'm not really sure. However, these are very, in my opinion, they're very hard to come by, uh, and when they're not, they're very expensive. They're kind of pricey. Uh, they're they've got a lot as we go as accessories. So you're gonna have a bunch of accessories in the box, and of course it's not just accessories. It's um, the detail that was employed in making the box itself. It's there's a lot of a difference going on here. Uh, and the name of the series is Tokyo A Go Go. I think that is the way it's pronounced. I'm not really sure, but um, I'm gonna try to pronounce it that way. But like I said, there's so much difference in everything about them. The style is extremely different. They've got a lot more accessories than your regular series used to have. Even some of the ones I purchased myself back in 2005, and a couple were from 2003. They were not. They didn't have this much, and the design wasn't that. There was not a lot to the design of the box either. But which is why I'm so excited about these because these are very, very, very different. Everything is very special about them. And like I said, I used to see them online on a few websites here and there for sale. Um, so I think I saw most of them, if not all of them. But even then, they were a little bit pricey. They've always been outside of my price tag. Uh, but this time around, I really, 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 really had to have one. I the website I frequent, there's not another one. Even if there was, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Maybe a little bit later in the year, I'm gonna try to hunt for another one. Hopefully, I get my hands on another one of these ones. Another one of the boys of the same series. I doubt it. I've seen them on another website, so I know that much. I just don't trust any other website but the one I'm using right now. So that's why I've only been able to get this one. And like I said, this is the Tokyo Go Go series. There is a year, a year of make at the bottom of the box, which is good because I didn't really have to um, do any research. The year is 2004, so I'm thinking these all came out in 2004. Um, but like I said, there's a lot that is very, very unique to these. Starting with the design of the box, and uh, it is just the most impressive thing I've ever seen when it comes to these. It just has everything. I mean, the box is amazing. Uh, it's got it's got really interesting uh, cartoon-like art. The the design alone is just amazing. It's very unique. Um, and little things like the little handle at the top uh, make it just that much more, uh, you know, much more different. I'm not gonna fold it upward because I don't want to mess with it too much. But you could tell this is a lot more. It was probably even a lot more expensive than your typical Bratz Boy. And but it is very, very interesting, very unique. It's got a lot going on, way too much. I was actually really lucky that I was able to get this one, um, especially in the website that I did, because uh, normally I would have to have gone to somewhere that's more popular, which I'm not gonna risk that now. I don't really trust all of the websites for these, for doing purchases online. But this one time I just bumped into this one, I thought, and then thought, okay, well, maybe let me risk it and see if I can actually get what I'm looking for. And even though it's not affordable, it's definitely out of my budget. It's not in any way or form in my budget. I'm going to make the sacrifice and see if I can get this and see if I can actually receive it. And I was able to do so. I'm going to go ahead and say the price for it, because it's high, at least on my end. It's not something I'd be able to pay repeatedly. It was $150. To me, that's very pricey. I understand it because there's a lot here. There's a lot going on with the box. There's a lot going on with his style too. He's completely redone. I mean, he's just a different Bratz Boy, even though he's I think you pronounce his name Eitan. I want to say Eitan, but I'm not really sure. But it's the same Eitan as the other ones I have. It's just the Tokyo A Go-Go series. And he's just he's just a totally different style. I fell in love with everything he came with. There is nothing that I don't like. It's very it's just very perfect. Everything is very perfect in him. And I wish I could get my hands on more of these because I'm pretty sure I've seen others from the series. I just don't know which ones. But everything is just so amazing with this one, and I have to admit that it was actually worth it, my $150, because I'm really happy with the purchase. And yes, I did not buy this, back in its year of manufacture year of 2004 at the store. This I purchased a couple of I'd say a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago, on a website that I'm frequenting right now to purchase most of these. So I purchased it as a collectible. So it's not a toy. It wasn't opened. It was sealed, never used, never played with, never touched, and it's gonna stay like that. The box has a lot of wear and tear, as you can see. A lot. There's a lot of damage done to the box. At least in my opinion, that's a lot of damage to me. But overall, it's I would say as close to mint as I could get it. For the price that I paid for it, I believe I should have gotten something better. For $150, the box should be perfect. But either way, I caved and I thought, well, let me just get this one and see where I go, where it gets me, and see if I can actually obtain it. It's a lot of money, yeah, but I really want it. I really need it, and it has to be part of my collection, one way or the other. I've got to have it. And so here it is. This is the 2004 Tokyo A Go-Go Eitan, and that's the series for him. This was not purchased. I did not purchase this back in 2004 as a toy. I purchased this now, currently as a collectible for $150. It was it was the best purchase I could have ever made. I'm really happy with it. I know I might have overpaid for it because I'm pretty sure somebody else probably got it for less, but I really don't care. I love the fact I have it, and he's just everything I hope for. He's just perfect. Everything about him is just amazing. He's got everything in there. The box is amazing. Eitan, the Bratz Boy, is amazing. The accessories are just excellent. And the box is as close to mint as I could get it. So this is it. This is the 2004 Tokyo Agogo Eitan, and I am glad that I got to introduce him to you. And I will be uploading another video soon with another one of my Bratz Boys. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.